Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on an Emirates 777. I'm just talking watches and drinking coffee. Talking watches and drinking coffee. In business class on Emirates. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing a paid review, and what am I wearing today? Patek Philippe. I'm wearing a 5127 Patek Philippe Grand Classique Calatrava with the deployant buckle there. Guys, let's do a paid review. And let's hit the ground running. This here is for Serge. Serge says this is paid review 9SE4, and he says he wants to ask about the Omega Speedmaster Mark II. Hi Arch, I'm Serge from the Netherlands. Always enjoying your humor and great knowledge of watches. Just bought an Omega Speedmaster Mark II, and I'd like to know your general opinion on this watch. I've seen a former item on the predecessor of this watch from you, so I'd like your opinion on this one, and particularly mine, the orange one. I've attached photos, paid by PayPal, reference Omega Speedy Serge. Please, kind regards, and keep up the good vlogs, Serge. Thank you so much, Serge there. So, for those of you who don't know, the Omega Speedmaster Mark II, it came out in the late 60s, 1970s, and it was kind of it was quite an interesting piece, because the original Speedmaster Mark II, it was kind of like the update. See, the Speedmaster came out in the 1950s, late 50s. So Omega had played with the case, and I gotta be honest with you, it was had flared kind of crown protectors. It was, how do I put this politely? It was dated. And the funky 70s, man, funky 70s were here, and Omega wanted groundbreaking, cool design. So they launched a couple of really cool Omegas. They had the Speedmaster Mark II, and they also had the Flightmeister. The Flightmeister was a very funky as fuck case. Now, I gotta tell you, unfortunately, Omega went back to NASA and said, hey, we got a new Speedmaster, and NASA said, hey, we already tested the old one, fuck off, Omega. So Omega really got their nose out of joint. The Speedmaster Mark II, I've got to be honest with you, I love it, man. I love it. I mean, I love a bit of orange or red on a dial, and the Mark II does not disappoint. Omega then, in recent times, they relaunched it. So originally, the Speedmaster Mark II used an 861 movement, which is manual wide. Then, when Omega relaunched it, they used their automatic coaxial movement. And quite an interesting thing, some specs on the Speedmaster Mark II. By the way, guys, if you want to get specs on a watch, go to watchbase.com. No, they're not paying me nothing. I'm not getting sponsorship. Watchbase.com is just a place where it lists all models of watches and tells you details about the watch. It tells you size, the movement, shit like that. So basically, Speedmaster Mark II coaxial. We're talking about a 42 mil diameter. Nice size. We're talking about, this is traditionally the racing dial. That's with the colors, the really avant-garde colors there, the racing dial. Now this watch itself, the automatic chronograph movement, this is using watchbase.com, has a column wheel. Yes, it's a column wheel chronograph, and coaxial based on the Longines L688, which in turn is based on the ETA A08.L01. It uses Omega caliber 3330. It's a 27 joule, 54-hour power reserve. It runs at 28.8 beats per hour. A high beat is like a 36,000. So just to give you an idea, a lot of the older movements were 21, kind of that speed there, just to give you an idea. Now this watch here, it's the Omega Speedmaster Mark II. It's a modern day take on Omega's 1969 Speedmaster Mark II. It features the instantly recognizable barrel-shaped case, yes, with brushed and polished finish. And it obviously it holds the automatic coaxial movement. What do I think of this particular watch? I tell you what, I think it's fucking exciting. Okay, number one, I've always liked the Mark II, 70s design. The other thing is that I think makes it special, I love orange or red on a dial. I love a bit of orange or red. They did have the non-racing version. Either one is fine, but I like a bit of red or orange. It's just sexy. Very much it works with that integrated bracelet, which, hey, that's fine. I think it's cool. I think it's very, very... I love it. I love it. I think it's actually a very cool Omega. Yeah, I think it kind of... It's kind of the watch that should have been the moon watch, because it brought it up to date. It's just a shame NASA, the typical Americans, they'd already tested one, said, hey, I've done all the testing, I don't want to fuck around with your new one. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Yeah, that same caliber is also used in the Omega Speedmaster Racing Coaxial. It's used in a number of other Omega Speedmasters as well there, which is it's not a terrible, it's nothing, it's a great piece. I do in fact like it. Now, if we go back to the original Omega Speedmaster Mark II Racing refers to those funky fucker orange and red colors. Orange, it's an orangey red. It's not really an orange. It's not a red. It's an orangey red. You know, 70s, very 70s. The movement it used was the Lamania 1873, which is the 861 movement, as I mentioned there. 48-hour power, manual wind. The actual watch itself, created in 1968, 17 joule until 1993, then 18 joule from 1993 onwards. Did it last that long? The Omega Speedmaster Mark II, so we're talking about the original one, introduced 1969. It was supposed to replace, yes, as I mentioned there, the classic Professional, although it never happened, correct? Very, very interesting indeed there. What do I think? Would I go for the modern or the older one? So, oh, sorry. Yes, actually, that's wrong. Sorry, when I was talking, that's what confused me. The movement, that movement created in 1968. Okay, 17 joule. Okay. The Speedmaster Mark II didn't last that long. That's what I'm thinking in the back of my head, thinking, hey, stop, Arch! So it was produced 1969, the original, until 1975, 1976. Okay, so that's what the manual wind one is. Would I go for a manual wind, or would I go for the new modern one? Fuck, that is a hard question. That's a very, very, very hard question. Would I go for the new one or the old one? Well, I gotta be totally honest with you. I like my shit bright and shiny. You know, I love nice seals and I love modern more modern type pieces. If I was buying one now, what would I add? I think it depends on your collection. If you're an Omega nut, it'd be nice to have both. If I had a choice now, I'd want the fucking automatic with the column wheel chronograph. Fuck me dead! Fuck me dead! I want the modern one with the column wheel chronograph. That's what I think I'd go. I'd go the modern column wheel, automatic. Fuck. It's and Omega's done it very tastefully. I actually like it. It's funky as fuck. I think Tudor's gone too retro. They're kind of trying too hard, whereas Omega, they pump out something that just really fucking pops. So, in my opinion, what do I think of it? I fucking love it. I fucking love it. The best thing about the Omega Speedmaster Mark II is it's not a fucking Rolex. It's not a fucking Rolex. That's the best thing. I think it's a great watch. It's a great watch. I mean, that could be your one and dusted, one and only. Serge doesn't tell me if he's got any more watches. He just, I think this Omega Speedmaster Mark II, the reissue is. I had the vintage one. Problem with vintage, you've got so much, it's older and people have fucked with them. Jerks have fucked with them and people use the shit. A lot of them are in poor condition. Don't go for the modern one. Fuck it. Just get it, enjoy it. Coaxial movement with a column wheel chronograph. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? Why not? They're good value. I reckon they are actually good value. Good value. I'd rather get that than a Breitling Navitimer, I think. Yes, I would. Would I prefer that to a Breguet? Yeah, it's column wheel. Fuck me dead. The Breguet Type 20 is not a column wheel. It's a cams chronograph. Yeah, I think I would. I think it's actually fucking cool. I love one myself. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think it is very, 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 very cool. I approve. I think they're a fucking gorgeous thing. I love anything 70s. So there you go. That's the Pontiff's approval. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends, and don't be afraid to put some nasty comments down below. Also, guys, if you haven't sponsored me, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need help. Remember, guys, Google Ads doesn't really cut the mustard. I need to survive. Please, if you haven't done a paid review, please do a paid review. Also, you can buy ad space on the fridge. You can also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon, look down below in the description. Patreon lets you sponsor me $1 a month, $2, $5, $20, $50 a month, whatever you decide. And it really helps because some YouTubers make a fortune, but unfortunately, good old Archie doesn't do that. I barely survive. So, guys, thank you. And until next time, ciao, fuckers!
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
David SW. David SW. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice. David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have, for a long time, been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. David SW. David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David S.W. David S.W., the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David S.W. He even does things like FP Journe. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David S.W. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel.